I Want Answers, presented by GRDA, is made possible by the Grand River Dam Authority, Rogers State University, the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, Kelvion Incorporated, Advanced Research Chemicals, and viewers like you.
The Regent Prep Rams, the Tahlequah Sequoyah Indians. The second round concludes in this mental melee. Do you want questions? Well, that's good, but this show's about what I want, and I want answers. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Oklahoma's favorite high school academic team game show, I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. I'm your host, Jeff Gaffin. Well, as I mentioned just a bit ago, our second round concludes today, and we have two great teams to finish us out for that. The Regent Prep Rams going up against the Tahlequah Sequoyah Indians. Let's go meet the teams. First off, for the Tahlequah Sequoyah Indians, we have senior Michaela Murphy. She likes cats and painting her nails. What do you plan on being after high school?
I want to be an oncologist.
An oncologist. Well, that's good. That'll make some decent money to be able to paint your nails and paint maybe your cat's nails. I don't know. Very good. Glad you're here. Senior Savannah Edgar is here. She enjoys playing with dogs and sewing. I hope, or unless you're sewing on the dogs at the same time. Is that like?
I sew things for my dogs.
Okay. Well, is there models? I mean, while they're, are they sitting for this?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's good. Says you love Beatles more than you love most things. I love the Beatles. That's a very good call. What do you plan to study in college?
Anthropology.
Anthropology. Very good. Got to learn about the past, don't we? Thanks for being here. Senior Seif Drywater joins us. He's an Eagle Scout and a film enthusiast. Any particular kind of films you like?
I really like comedy.
Comedy.
I like a lot of classic movies as well, too.
Very nice. Good. Says your dream career is to become a movie writer and director. Oh, we get to do both. Ooh, really make it the way you want it to. And you have a double-jointed thumb. Show me. Oh my gosh, that makes me scared. Thanks for being here. Senior Captain Timothy Bateman joins us. He enjoys reading, listening to music, and spending time with his classmates. After high school, you plan to attend where?
OU.
And pursue what?
A degree in biochemistry.
Biochemistry, very nice. Plan to go to med school after that?
Yes.
Very nice. Since you're in third grade, you wanted to be an invasive cardiologist. Oh, wow, heart surgeon. Get in there. That's right, invasive. Very nice. Thanks for being here. Good job, Sequoyah. Now, for the Regent Prep Rams, we have junior Zach Fincher, who's a member of the Beta Club. What's the Beta Club?
Oh, it's a service organization that for we do service projects and stuff.
Okay, so service organization. Very nice. You're involved in choir and drama. You're an Eagle Scout with Troop 26. And where do you plan to go for college after high school?
I haven't really looked at a lot of places, but JBU looks pretty nice.
Oh, John Brown University. Very nice. Okay, hope it works out for you. Thanks for being here. Junior Josh Garrett joins us. He's a member also of Beta Club. It's a service organization from what I understand. You play on Regent's basketball team and baseball team. And what else do you do?
I guess just hang out.
Just hang out?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any plans after high school?
Attend Oklahoma University.
Very good. All right. Any idea on the major yet?
Pre-med.
Pre-med. Very good. All right. Thanks for joining us. Senior Emily Sell joins us. She serves as secretary of the Beta Club. I guess you're all a part of that. We'll see about you in a second. Student council representative. You're an athletic trainer for Regent's football team. What college do you plan to attend?
I'm looking at TU right now, but I'm looking at a lot, so I don't.
Well, TU is a good school. I went there, so that would I think that'd be good. Says you love to read and hang out with your friends and your sisters Annie and Katie. Say hi.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. And Senior Captain Caroline White joins us. She's Vice President of the Beta Club.
Surprise.
Amazing how this all works out. Representative on Student Council. You play keyboard in the chapel band. And you study ballet and modern dance, so I guess you can dance. That's good. My daughter's a great dancer too, so that's awesome. Where do you plan to go to college?
Thinking John Brown right now.
All right, so you might be joining with them. Very nice.
Possibly,
What do you plan to study?
Maybe literature or history.
History or literature. Very nice. Maybe the history of literature.
Perhaps.
You never know. Thanks, Regent. All right, teams, are you ready to get down to business? Yes, sir. Are you excited about this? Yes. I'm excited. Here it comes. What's the first round? Oh yeah, the lightning round.
First up, it's the lightning round. In this round, teams will have 30 seconds to answer up to 5 questions each, all from the same category. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If all 5 questions are answered correctly within the 30-second limit, the team receives 10 bonus points.
Okay, yes, it is the lightning round. I'm sorry, I couldn't actually figure that one out. All right, by virtue of a coin flip, Sequoyah, you get to go first in lightning round. The category for both teams is on fire. On fire. You're to identify these fiery items. Fiery items. Ready? Number 1. Fire and Ice was a poem by this New Englander.
Robert Frost.
Correct. The crime of maliciously setting fires.
Arson.
Correct. He heard a voice from a burning bush.
Moses.
Correct. Ballet by Stravinsky composed in 1910.
Pass.
Mythical Greek titan who gave fire to man.
Prometheus.
Prometheus is correct. That other one, the ballet, was the Firebird. The Firebird. Okay, Regent, you get your chance to be struck by lightning. Sorry, it was horrible. I had no. Again, identify these fiery terms. Number 1, incendiary bomb named for a Soviet official.
Molotov cocktail.
Correct. Poet who wrote Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright.
William Blake.
Correct. In a flame test, potassium should turn this color.
Purple.
I'll take it. Violet is correct, but purple will take. She was burned at the stake in 1431.
Joan of Arc.
Correct. Black novelist who wrote The Fire Next Time.
Ellison.
Incorrect. James Baldwin on that one. James Baldwin. All right. Well done, both teams on the lightning round. Are you ready to get down to the next round? Yes. Are you down for this? Yeah. I know I'm down for it. It's a speed round.
Next up, it's the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answer questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right, teams, let's get ready for speed. On your mark, get set, go. The Boers fought against the occupying forces of what European country? Yes, Regent.
England.
England or Great Britain, that is correct. In what country was the painter Rembrandt born? Regent, yes.
The Netherlands.
Netherlands is correct. What body organ is the most distensible? Yes, Regent.
The stomach.
Stomach is correct. What proverb is suggested by this rhetorical question? How did a fool and his money get together? Yes, Regent.
A fool and his money are soon parted.
Correct. What is the meaning of the abbreviation in this? In some jurisdictions, ballots may include a choice called nota for voters who disapprove of all the candidates for a particular office. Yes, Sequoyah.
None of the above.
None of the above is correct. Math question, you do get extra time for this. If the average of 5 consecutive integers is x, what's the smallest integer? Yes, Regent.
X minus 2.
X minus 2 is correct. Very nice. Name the upward convex formation of rock layers that may form a trap for hydrocarbons. Sorry, time on that. Anticline or anticline. The lyrics of the song "You're a Grand Old Flag" say the flag is an emblem of what? Yes, Regent.
The land I love.
The land I love is correct. What kind of aircraft was involved in the incident described below? Well, that I'll say. A United States spy plane piloted by Francis Gary Powers was performing aerial reconnaissance. Yes, Sequoyah.
A Black Hawk?
Incorrect. Reconnaissance when it was shot down by a Soviet surface-to-air missile in 1960. Regent to you. Yes, go ahead.
Blackbird?
Incorrect. It is a U-2 aircraft. In what phases can ozone exist? Yes, Sequoyah.
Gas. And liquid. And solid.
I need to know a final answer.
Gas, liquid, and solid.
Yes, correct. All 3 of them. And now our first video question of the evening. This will be presented by Dr. Kenneth Hicks, Department Head of History and Political Science here at our very own RSU.
Which Axis power did not surrender until well after VE Day?
Yes, Regent.
Japan.
Japan is correct. Very nice. I thought I heard the bell. There it is. All right. Well, the timer does end our first speed round. The score at this point, the Regent Rams with 110 points, Tahlequah Sequoyah with 60 points. Still early in the match. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA electricity touches 75 of 77 counties in the state and serves as an economic development engine for all of Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity in Oklahoma.
I bring Tulsa's voice to Oklahoma City and Washington. I build relationships with elected officials and community stakeholders to develop policies that grow the Tulsa region. I loved my time at Rogers State University. The personal relationships I developed with professors really helped develop a skill set that would help me serve the Tulsa region that I care about. It all started for me at Rogers State University.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
Welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. All right, teams, you ready to handle the next round? Are you sure? Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Here it is, the advantage round.
Next up, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The first team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage question. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, teams, you ready for advantage? Yeah. All right, let's see who gets it. First off, a speed question. In the Gone series by Michael Grant, there is a malevolent creature called a geophage. This term is a combination of Gaia, a Greek term for earth, and phage, another Greek term that means what? Yes, Regent.
Food.
Incorrect. Sequoyah, you get a chance? Yes, go ahead.
Eater.
That will work. Eat, devour, or consume. We'll take that. Very good. Advantage to you all, Tahlequah. So your category is diplomacy. Diplomacy. Number 1. Foreign diplomats cannot be legally prosecuted by the country in which they are stationed. This is called diplomatic what?
Immunity.
Immunity is correct. What is the title of the person in charge of a diplomatic mission located in a foreign nation's capital city?
Ambassador.
Correct. Name the policy of Theodore Roosevelt based on massive military and naval power as an instrument of foreign diplomacy.
Square deal.
Incorrect. He called it the big stick policy.
Oh.
Big stick. All right. Back to speed. Looking for a new advantage. Hernando de Soto accompanied what other prominent conquistador in his conquest of Peru? Yes, Sequoyah.
Cortez.
Incorrect. Regent. Go ahead.
Bolivar.
Incorrect. Francisco Pizarro. Pizarro. So looking for the next advantage. This is a math question, so get more time. What is the square of the quantity 2r plus 9? Yes, Regent.
4r squared plus 36r plus 81.
Correct. Advantage to you all. Your category will be lyrics. Lyrics. Number 1. In the song Low Bridge, Everybody Down, what is the name of the mule?
Sal.
Sal is correct. This stanza is from a song about what battle? The French told Andrew, you had better run, for Pakenham's a-comin' with a bullet in his gun?
Saratoga.
Incorrect. The Battle of New Orleans. Number 3. These lyrics are from the hymn of what branch of the U.S. Armed Forces? Eternal Father, strong to save, whose arm hath bound the restless wave, who bids the might ocean deep its own appointed limits keep.
The Navy.
Navy is correct. Very good. Back to speed. What is the antonym of dysphemism? Sorry, time on that. Euphemism. Euphemism. All right. Before being exposed as a hoax, the Piltdown Man was celebrated as the missing link between what two creatures? Yes, Sequoyah.
Apes and humans?
Correct. Advantage back to you all. Category is Korea. Korea. Number 1. The Korean Peninsula was ruled by what country between 1910 and 1945?
Japan.
Japan is correct. In 1945, the U.S. Lieutenant General John Hodge arrived in Seoul to accept the Japanese surrender of the part of Korea that is south of what parallel?
45th.
Incorrect. The 38th. The site of the negotiations that ended the Korean War was in what village on the Korean Peninsula?
Seoul.
Incorrect. Panmunjom. Panmunjom. I didn't know that one either. Okay, that's why the captain gets to answer on that. Good job. All right, more speed. What country is on the eastern border of the Sinai Peninsula? Yes, Regent.
Israel.
Israel is correct. Advantage back to you all. Category is Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt. Number 1. The Greek Ptolemaic dynasty ruled Egypt until 30 BC when, under Cleopatra, it became a province of what empire?
Rome.
Correct. After the death of her husband in 1504 BC, she became regent for her young stepson, Thutmose III. Seizing the throne, she assumed the function insignia and dress of a male pharaoh and ruled for nearly 20 years. Name her.
Hatshepsut.
Sorry?
Hatshepsut.
Correct. Name the valley adjacent to the Nile in which these monarchs are interred. Thutmose IV, Hatshepsut, Amenhotep III, Akhenaten, Haremheb, Ramses II, and Seti I.
That's Valley of the Kings.
Valley of the Kings is correct. Next speed question is also our next video question. This may be our first one. Anyway, it's presented by Mr. Tad Jones, Executive Director of the Will Rogers Memorial Museum here in Claremore.
Will Rogers was very proud of his Native American ancestry. What tribe was he a member of?
Sequoyah.
Cherokee.
Cherokee is correct. Advantage back to you all. Category is recent events. We'll see how recent. In the 2016 primary elections of what state did some Ted Cruz supporters falsely announce during the caucuses that Ben Carson had dropped out of the race, and many people indicate that coin flips to decide a Democratic race leaves a lot to be desired?
Utah.
Incorrect. That was in Iowa. In early 2016, 2 riverine command boats and 10 U.S. sailors were taken into temporary custody by the Persian Gulf by military personnel from what country?
Iraq.
Incorrect. It is Iran. So close. In early 2016, in protest against the jailing of 2 ranchers, scores of militiamen occupied a wildlife reserve in what U.S. state?
Montana.
Incorrect. It is Oregon. Oh, and that timer does end our advantage round. Score at this point, the Regent Prep Rams with 180 points. The Tahlequah Sequoyah Indians with 120 points. Getting closer. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
I Want Answers is made possible by the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, one of the largest, most inland river ports of the U.S. inland river system. Agricultural commodities, building materials, fuel, and machinery are shipped into and out of the Tulsa Port of Catoosa daily using a combination of barge, rail, and truck. To learn more about the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, visit their website at tulsaport.com. And also by Kelvion Incorporated, global experts in heat exchange, committed to providing quality products and services with honesty, integrity, and commitment to customers, employees, shareholders, and the global community. For more information about Kelvion, visit kelvion.com. And also by Advanced Research Chemicals, providing customer-focused solutions to basic and advanced chemical applications. ARC has a long history of giving back to our local and international communities. For more information, visit fluoridearc.com.
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA electricity touches 75 of 77 counties in the state and serves as an economic development engine for all of Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity in Oklahoma.
Back everyone to I Want Answers presented by GRDA. All right, teams, ready to handle the next round? Yeah. I know you are. Here it comes, the Whirlwind round.
Next up, the Whirlwind round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of three categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of three remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions within a minute, they will receive 10 bonus points.
Okay, Tahlequah Sequoyah, you are trailing at this point, but still a chance to catch up. Your categories will be math, reading, or melting pots. Would you like for yourselves or for Regent?
Regent, melting pot, please.
Melting pot for Regent, okay. Your minute will begin after I read the first question. You'll get your chance to get back to them in a second. Give me the ethnic origin of these famous Americans. Ethnic origin. Number 1, Benjamin Banneker, Paul Robeson, Gwendolyn Brooks.
Pass.
Joseph McCarthy, Richard Daley, Flannery O'Connor.
Irish.
Correct. S.I. Hayakawa, Seiji Ozawa, Izumu Noguchi.
Japanese.
Correct. Raquel Welch, Anthony Quinn, Cesar Chavez.
Mexico.
Correct. Marina Oswald, Vladimir Nabokov, Sergei
Russia.
Rachmaninoff.
Russia.
Correct. Miles Standish, Thomas Paine, Alfred Hitchcock.
England.
Correct. Elia Kazan, Maria Callas, Spiro Agnew.
Canadian.
Incorrect. Andy Garcia, Gloria Estefan, Bob Martinez.
Puerto Rico.
Incorrect. Edward Teller, Bela Lugosi, Joseph Pulitzer.
Hungary.
Correct. You just made it on that one. Okay, very good. All right, Sequoyah, you will get your chance, but they get to choose. Their categories that you will choose from will be math, reading, or BC. What would you like for them?
Math.
Math for Sequoyah. Okay. All right, here we go. Again, your minute will begin after I read the first question. Ready? What is the intersection of a line and a plane?
Yeah. Pass.
What is the name of the result obtained from adding two numbers together?
Sum.
Correct. What does 10 raised to the 6th power equal?
A million.
Correct. What is the product of 34 times 22?
$748.
Incorrect. What is a polynomial having 3 terms called?
Trinomial.
Correct. What is the greatest common factor of the numbers 24 and 40?
8.
Correct. What is the cube root of 1728?
Pass.
How many square feet of surface area does a 3-foot cube contain?
Pass.
What is the radius of this? Sorry about that. It was the radius of a circle with the equation x squared plus y squared equals 25. But that's all right. All right, time ends on that. Score at this point, Regent Prep with 240 points, Tahlequah Sequoyah with 160 points. Are you ready to wrap this up with more speed?
Yes.
More speed! Here we go. Ready? In 2015, geologists reported that they had identified the world's largest magma reservoir with a volume more than 11 times that of the Grand Canyon. It's located beneath what American national park? Sequoyah, yes.
Yellowstone.
Correct. An unanticipated or uncharacteristic action by a politician is sometimes compared to Nixon going to what country? Yes, Regent.
China.
China is correct. Numerical limiting adjectives may be either ordinal or what? Sorry, time on that. Cardinal. Ordinal or cardinal. What kind of fictional heavenly bodies are these? Alderaan, Romulus, Perilandra, Arrakis. Yes, Regent.
Planets.
Planets are correct. What kind of scientific facilities are located at these sites? Capilla Peak, New Mexico. Mauna Kea, Hawaii. Palomar Mountain, California. Yes, Sequoyah.
Observatories.
Observatories is correct. Submission of what kind of formal written document precedes the inclusion of a ballot initiative in an election? Yes, Sequoyah.
Draft.
Incorrect. Regent. Go ahead.
Voter registration.
Incorrect. A petition. Petition. The presence of azurite on the surface is often a good indicator that ores of what metallic element lie below? Yes, Regent.
Silver.
Incorrect. Sequoyah. Yes, go ahead.
Gold.
Incorrect. It is copper. Copper on that. Oh, and that timer does end our competition. Final score, the Regent Prep Rams with 260 points. The Tahlequah Sequoyah Indians with 180 points. Regent Prep, you will head over to the semifinals. Congratulations. Oh, good match. Tahlequah Sequoyah, well played. We wish you all the best in your upcoming academic bowl season. Great job, guys. Great job. Well, it does end our second round for this episode of I Want Answers. We, of course, want to thank our two teams for joining us and giving us a great competition. We want to thank our season sponsors, the Grand River Dam Authority, the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, and our new sponsors for the rest of the season, the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, Kelvion, and Advanced Research Chemical. Welcome aboard. But, of course, we want to thank you, the viewers, who join us each and every week as we explore the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. If you knew some of the answers, go thank a teacher. But if you know freedom, go thank our military. On behalf of all of us here at I Want Answers and RSU Public TV, this is your host, Jeff Gaffin, saying until next time, good night. So long, everyone. Follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram, and watch previous episodes anytime at rsu.tv. Make sure to join us next week for another exciting competition here on I Want Answers.